Why is it that Donald Trump has won so big and Kamala Harris has lost so badly? There are many factors at play here. One is that Trump's victory is not something to be seen in isolation. It's not just the White House that he's taken, it's the Republicans that have gained control of the US Congress as well. And the fact that he is winning the popular vote too is quite significant. And it shows that there is a larger desire for change, a larger desire to challenge the status quo among American voters, which is something that we're seeing not just in the US, but even in Europe, where several far-right parties have in recent years made significant gains precisely for this very reason. The state of the economy in the US has been a very important issue for most people. And even though the economy as a whole is actually doing rather well and the job numbers are actually good, it is inflation, high prices that has actually hurt ordinary Americans the most. And this is something that has united people across ethnicities to vote for Trump this time. He's got more black men to vote for him this time. More Latinos have come out and voted for him this time. White women have continued to support him. So these are major factors that work for Trump, who drove a campaign that was based on a lot of fear, hatred of immigrants, and it seemed that American voters were willing to look past that. They didn't care about his crudity, his misogyny, his racism, and the charges and the criminal charges that he faces. The fact that he even questioned the results of the last American election, that does not really seem to have weighed on the minds of voters who believe that he and his plan for turning around the American economy is just what they wanted. As for Kamala Harris, she lost a lot of steam after the initial euphoria over her nomination in late August, early September. Part of the reason was that she wasn't able to shake off the tag of the Biden administration. In fact, she was very much a part of that administration, so it was very difficult for her to do that balancing act. But Biden's own ratings have been very, very abysmal, and Kamala Harris simply wasn't able to shake that off. She was counting on women voters to back her, particularly on the abortion issue. That hasn't happened either because she has performed underwhelmingly. But the larger message here is not just for the Democrats, but perhaps for the liberal intellectual elite as well. What is it that the liberal elite are not able to understand about why people like Trump continue to win elections? Are they so disconnected from the reality of what working class Americans are going through that they fail to see the writing on the wall yet again? I think it would be proper for liberals everywhere, including myself, not to trash this verdict, but to take a step back and try and understand it, because that's the only way that an alternative narrative can be framed.